Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. I have an update to share about one of Trump's Capitol insurrectionists. It's time for an episode of Where Are They Now?
Matthew Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
So 47-year-old William Peart of Utah goes by the name of Jake Peart, and he was seen inside the Capitol on January 6th. At times, he was carrying a Trump flag. At other times, he had it wrapped around him. He was also heard chanting various things. He was yelling out for members of Congress, most notably Mitt Romney he was yelling for. So Peart was asked to leave the building several times, and then he was finally physically escorted out of the building. He had been asked, according to prosecutors, 3 separate times. Following the Capitol attack, Peart's attorney actually reached out to the FBI through the local police department, and they said that Peart wanted to speak with them. So the FBI interviewed Peart on January 20th of last year, and he readily admitted that he entered the Capitol, and he said he did so once he saw others entering the building. And he also said that he witnessed other members of the mob lift a 2x4. However, he said he didn't know what the person was intending to do with it. In addition, Peart confirmed that he shared a photo of himself inside the Capitol on Facebook. And when he was asked about yelling for lawmakers and specifically chanting for Senator Mitt Romney, like I said, Peart told the FBI, quote, "I don't know what would have happened if I had seen Mitt Romney. It's probably a good thing that I didn't see him because I would have been, who knows? I was definitely, I've never had that much adrenaline run through my body ever. So I don't know." So Peart was arrested on April 22nd of last year, and he was charged with the standard 4 misdemeanors: entering a restricted building or grounds, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and parading or demonstrating in a Capitol. So Peart pleaded guilty to the parading charge on January 12th of this year, and he was facing up to 6 months in jail, up to 5 years probation, and up to $5,000 in fines. Prosecutors, however, requested only 30 days in jail. They conceded that Peart had been extremely cooperative throughout the investigation, but they did say that Peart should spend some time behind bars because he seemingly threatened Senator Mitt Romney. Or at least made menacing comments, I guess you could say. But at the sentencing hearing, Peart told the judge that he just wanted Romney to know that one of his constituents was concerned about the election results. Because, I'm sure he didn't know that. And he said that he was just following Donald Trump's request for his supporters to come to the Capitol, his specific request that they march to the Capitol that day. Oh, and Peart informed the judge that he's still involved in politics. In fact, he's now running for a seat on the Washington County School Board. What could go wrong with him in that position, huh? So the judge in this case was one that I haven't seen in action yet. It's U.S. District Judge Paul Friedman. Friedman was appointed all the way back in 1994 by President Bill Clinton. So the judge noted that Peart was part of a very serious event in our nation's history. However, he also said that Peart's actions were on the mild side. And in making his ruling, Judge Friedman cited a, quote, "truly remarkable character letter that was submitted by a woman." She apparently, it's a very sad story. She apparently spent 5 years in prison after she killed one of Peart's younger sisters, and she left the other seriously injured. This was while she was driving drunk. And the woman wrote in the character letter for Peart that he and his family had embraced her after the fact and that they chose to forgive her following this just horrifically tragic accident. And well, I call it an accident, but she was drunk. So, I mean, you could really predict a lot of these things. But primarily, the judge went easy on him due to Peart's early admission of his guilt and how he turned himself in. So Judge Friedman sentenced him to only 60 days of home detention, 36 months of probation, and 240 hours of community service. And then he also ordered him to pay a $500 restitution fee. As always, I don't think that this is anywhere near enough, although I will say that this is the longest community service sentence that I've seen so far. And I do give him credit for being one of only like a handful, I think it is, to turn himself in. And he did it early on. So, it was before he knew that they were specifically looking for him. He went to the authorities. So I guess we can give him some grace for that. But, again, those comments about Mitt Romney are kind of troubling. And no, I don't buy that he just wanted one of his constituents to know that he was troubled by the election results. You could put in a phone call for that. Not enough, not working for me. And if this is any indication with this judge, I am not looking forward to the other sentences. And I have seen this judge's name on other cases that are coming up in the near future. So not a good sign, but we'll see. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching and listening. Take care. I'll talk with you soon.